In this digital collaboration video, we will talk about how you can use Flipgrid in a collaborative way. Throughout the video, I will use different examples. These are only meant to model the digital collaboration tools you have at your fingertips. Of course, keep in mind how you can use this for your content area. So for this example, I'm going to start at the end product and then show you how the teacher built it. So this is a collaboration activity in which the students have been reading a text and they will be answering discussion questions based on that text. So this is actually student view right here. You can see right here, it's titled Week 1 Discussion. The question is, choose one question from the Week 1 discussion questions Google Doc to answer. Respond to at least 2 other students. Be sure to respond to at least one classmate. This was actually one that I borrowed from another teacher, so you might change the directions depending on how you do it. If you notice, again, I've got the cover of the book the teacher added for a nice touch. I've got the directions here, and I have the Google Doc linked right here that when I click, it actually goes to the doc that the teacher has shared with the discussion questions. So the students get to pick one of these and then go back to Flipgrid and answer it. And you notice this is in share only, so I didn't have to make a copy for each student. I didn't have to do any of that. It was just all packaged nicely here on the Flipgrid for me as a student. Let's take a look at how they did that. So over here, I've started the topic. Remember that if you need help with the basic how-tos of Flipgrid, to check out the digital learning page, and we've got some great short videos for you. So I'm going to go through this just like I have in any other topic. Give it a title. I've typed my question in here. I've decided on how long I want to give my students to record their response. The video moderation tool, maybe I want to use that, maybe I don't. By turning this on, I, as the teacher, have to approve any videos that come in before they get posted on the topic for others to see. Sometimes I want to use this, sometimes I don't. It's a choice. This teacher, for a nice little touch, added the picture of the book here. You don't have to if you don't want to. As I move on down, for the access control, I'm using student email. Don't forget that it defaults to your domain, but you need to add in the student domain, which is at stu.concord.k12.in.us. If you don't add that in there, then students will not be allowed in. Here is the part where the teacher added in the Google Doc. They just simply created that Google Doc, changed the settings so that it was viewable by anyone at Concord or anyone at Concord with the link. They gave it a title, otherwise it would just be that ugly link that was up there. They titled it, and they just added it. All of these settings are very similar to how you would normally do it. The one thing that we want to keep in mind is down here under video features, you have on video comments. Since we're using this one in a collaborative way, I want to make sure that I have video comments turned on because I want students to comment on other students. I can play around with some of these other settings if I'd like to see what's happening here, but those that I just showed you are the basic ones. Come on down here, update topic, and you're good to go. I can grab that join code, or I can hit share here and share it out to Google Classroom, copy and paste it to my launch page, whatever I want to do with it, just like I have with other Flipgrids, I can share it. Then I've got it here. I've got my example one here, which we will not be watching, and sorry for my goofy picture, but I wanted to show you as a student now, after I've recorded mine, when I want to go in and respond to someone else's. I have 0 responses here. So as a student who's going to respond to this one, I would just click in here, pause that, we don't need to watch that. Scroll on down, and I can simply add a comment here. It's going to be a video comment, but they would record it just like they would on any other Flipgrid. They can record their comments, and then they can also see any other comments that are down through here. That's a quick and simple way you can use Flipgrid. The other thing to show real fast is if you check out this discovery library, this is all types of things created by other Flipgrid users. So you can go down through here. There are tons of things to use here. This is actually where I pulled that example from. You can type in topic, content area, anything you want. You can use this and copy them into your own library, or you can just look for motivation or inspiration, rather, on how they've used it. But again, that's how you can easily use Flipgrid as a collaborative tool with your students.